goddamn, this week just does not stop giving. It just don't want to stop giving. I just had a conversation with a family member. So closer, you won't get it. And basically, if we're going to put an image to what just happened, the bridge was set aflame with a nuclear bomb. And I don't think it's going to be fixed anytime soon. And it is interesting just to see how the pattern keeps repeating itself, because this has been going on for weeks, months, maybe years. And I've been saying what I've been seeing in it. And the people around me seems to be fake, not really talking about the things that needs to be talked about and trying to stay behind a mask. And then when they're confronted about it, when someone actually just says, dude, you just kind of completely turned around on everything that you've always said. Was everything a lie? Like, are you not the person that I've always thought you were? Have you changed so fundamentally? Or is this something that has been here all along? Or is it me? Is it the fact that I didn't stand up for myself before? And now that I just arrest you on your bullshit, you get all offended and triggered because you don't have the emotional capacity to deal with it? Or is there something else? People are entitled to, in today's society, people are fucking entitled. If you don't follow the normal routine, if you don't follow the normal scripture, if you don't follow the normal programming of having a job, education, you have to be certified to wield the hammer. And if you don't have the things, the car, maybe a new one, maybe you have had 4 new ones just the last few years, or anything else that you have set up because you were a criminal back in the day, and then you got money in the way that most people don't, so you got a little boost, and then you continue to keep on the charade and just create this life for yourself where everything looks fine for the outside, but it's almost like the Christian tale where they smile in your face when in the convenience store, and then they lock the door at home, keeping their other person in a locked room in the dark, or beat them before. There are so many things happening behind the walls, that people don't talk about. I've had it so much up into my throat that I'm just so done with all that bullshit. All the fakery and the sly lies and the hollowness and the surface level bullshit that just it's so unnecessary. It's so unnecessary. It's not needed in my life. And I think that most people in my position who, if you went on to something and that journey took you away from the mainstream narrative, and they now don't understand you because you changed, went through the whole transformational process, they stayed the same, keep repeating the same day every day, calling it life, all that stuff. And then now that you have departed, there is no way to communicate between the frequencies. It's 2 completely different worlds. You can't communicate between the dimensions, And when it's all about the ego, and it's all about the whole self-proclaimed fucking, the expert who says what the problem is by doing the thing that is the problem, and it's a universal pattern, which is why I'm so chill about it, because I've seen it so many times. And also it softened the blows when this has happened with so many people, where you can literally sit and eat popcorn and everyone is just making decisions and they're assuming things and they're doing that and they're talking behind the backs, and 1 feather is all of a sudden 10 hen, and all of a sudden you have a complete saga that happened while you were sitting here watching Rick and Morty. I don't know. Just how people are talking amongst themselves instead of talking to you, instead of actually getting to know you. In the beginning, it hurt quite a lot when it was the friends and family that did this, that knew less about you than one would think if you are open about your transformation, transparent and authentic. Because most people are not today. Most people are not. That's what I see as one of the biggest issues in this world, where people are just following the doctrine, following the condition, and we have now come to a point where that pressure cooker has reached the point. The shit is breaking. Like this literally was that the whole just one of the many that needs to get out so it doesn't demand mental energy or energy at all, so that you can just be you, 100% you, without entanglements up the wazoo, because people think something, or people are entitled or egocentric or whatever the case may be. Honestly, I'm so done. It's been a journey this last year. Fuck. We're almost into the next year, which is intense because now I've kept on doing everything that I said I was gonna do. I have kept working, kept building, and because of that, I'm in a place now where I could never have imagined myself before, and most people around me don't know it. They are going to. When they do that, it's too late. It's like you have had your chance, and you've proven yourself time and time and time again. Just in terms of what's going on, when people just keep on validating and proving the point and showing from their actions and thoughts, not even thoughts, their actions and reactions, what they see the world as and what you are in that world they see. It's up to you, isn't it? To make a choice. Are you going to continue to be spat in the face? Or are you going to do something else? And just say, thank you for the saliva that you have provided me over the years. I'm done though. I'm not a spiritual puke bucket. I am not your place of just being able to brag about what you have in your life, what you are keeping in your life. I've seen people, millionaires, I've seen billionaires as well, at the same way, where they have all the things working, and I see why they're doing it. I mean, if you have worked yourself to a certain point and you are at a place where you have what you need, you have earned that. The thing is, it says a lot more when other people around you, let's say you have a symbiotic relationship. Maybe there is something out there that would just make your life easier because maybe other people created something that you couldn't really conceive of. And so when those things merge, let's say you and that, things get better. You don't see that. It's hard to explain this, but there is a quote. I got you see me. Actually, no, hold on. Let me phrase this correctly. You think I gave you $10. They gave you $20. But they had $2,000. I had $10. You valued their input more because it was more. They had $20 to give you. They had $2,000. I had $10 complete total, and I gave you that. When you then respond by just that says a lot. That says a lot. That says more than words can communicate, and words doesn't have to communicate it. That's the beauty of it. It's just one of those things that just makes things easier. A lot easier. I feel freer, and that's the thing. I've been feeling all this so much that I kind of burnt out my emotions, and I feel empathic. I feel like apathic. I feel like I have completely burnt out my ability to feel. But it's in terms of those triggering things. I don't get triggered. Before I could really get triggered, like I could get hurt, and I could be like, why the fuck are you not seeing this? All that stuff. Now I'm at a place where I don't really react. I don't. They're like, meh. I do feel love. I do feel higher vibrations and higher emotions, and that too, I haven't been able to really just feel, because even though I've been doing the same thing, working hard every day for the same thing, As I said, everything has happened around me. And some people have not understood what has been going on, and they haven't seen that I've actually drowned many times during this time. And when they come into my life and swing by, they ask, did they just say swim better? They want to teach me how to swim when I'm already drowning, basically. At some point, if you then get to the shore, you know who came by you in the boat. You know how to respond to those people in the future. It's easy. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna toss out a buoy if needed when I see them, because I'm not built like they are. But this is a thing that I've seen many times in the world today, with people who's trying to do everything they can even though they have nothing to give, to entitled people who have everything they need but who demands more. Take care of freaking family. I'll see you in the next one.